What's good, Wizards fans, man? This is ridiculous, man. I'm really pissed off. Every Wizards fan needs to be pissed off right now because this is ridiculous, man. How does Bradley Beal not make the freaking All-Star game? That's ridiculous, man. I don't even want to watch the All-Star game, to be honest with you, man. I've been done with the All-Star game for previous years, man. It's just ridiculous. How does Bradley Beal score 28 points a game, sixth in the league in scoring? Four assists a game, 5 rebounds a game, almost doing the 25, 5, and 5 thing that he did last year, which is hard for people to do. This guy gets triple team, double team, quadruple team every single game, and he's not voting to the All-Star game. I can't take this fan vote. It's a joke. It is a joke. Trae Young, I have no disrespect to Trae Young, and I get it. You know, he scored a lot of points. He's a fan favorite, stuff like that. But, you know, him starting and Bradley Beal not making the All-Star game is just ridiculous. And it's infuriating. It really is. And Wizards players always get snubbed. We get snubbed in everything we do. John Wall used to get snubbed in a lot of stuff. Every category. You know, Bradley Beal should have been all the NBA in my opinion. But once again, he got snubbed from that. And I get we're losing. Trae Young's team is losing. Trae Young's team is worse than us. It's ridiculous. But nothing against Trae Young. But Bradley Beal should have made it anyway. The fan vote is terrible. Taco Fall was almost voted into a starter. Alex Caruso was almost voted into a starter. Kyrie Irving barely played any games. He was almost voted into a starter. Devin Booker didn't make the All-Star game. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. The All-Star game is a joke to me. It's a joke. It's almost as bad as the Pro Bowl. It's not as bad as the Pro Bowl, but it's starting to get there. And the rule changes. I know they're trying to show respect to Kobe. And I get it, but it is a weird fourth quarter. We'll see how it goes. You know, they donated to charity. I get that. But it is ridiculous that Bradley Beal not made the All-Star game. For them to snub him like that. And the NBA, for some reason, they just hate on the Wizards, man. They really do. They hate on Wizards players. I had a feeling. I was like, man, they're not going to snub my man Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's just scoring way too much. In the last 4 games, he's averaging like 40 points a game ever since he came back from the injury. Like 40 a game. My man's dropping 40 points, 35 points, easy, stepping on the court. Buckets, step back. Buckets, crossover. Buckets, dunk on your head. He dunked on Brook Lopez the other night. Now, I know we got blown out by 30 or like 20, but he's still dunking on 7-footers. Like, this man is doing crazy stuff. And he plays defense. And he can pass. It's ridiculous, man. It's hard being a Wizards fan, man. We get zero respect. Zero respect, man. Zero. It's ridiculous. It's some BS, man. It really is. It's some BS for him not to be in the All-Star game. I don't get it, man. I don't know what this man has to do. He has to score 50 points a game just to make the All-Star game? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. It's a popularity contest, and it's terrible, man. It really is. Kyle Lowry made the All-Star game. I mean, I get his team is good, but come on, man. Kyle Lowry, it's ridiculous. Wizards beat the Hornets. Congrats to our players tonight going out there and playing well. Thomas Bryant played well. Ish Smith has been a bright spot for the team. He's been playing really, really well. Like I said, Thomas Bryant played well. Isaac Bonga provided some good minutes. Troy Brown, I saw him do some good things tonight. Rui Hachimura still out. Jordan McRae didn't play. Bertans wasn't really hitting too much, but he's still productive. So it is some BS. Jan Mahimi, this is probably his best year here, and it's a contract year. So, of course, he's trying to get paid again. So now he wants to play hard. So Wizards season, it's been a frustrating. The East is so bad, we still have a chance to make the playoffs. We're only like, what, 3 or 4 games? We're only like 4 games behind the 8th spot. That's how bad the East is. We still have a legitimate chance to really make the playoffs. It's kind of like the NFC least with the Redskins. Like the Wizards, we actually have a small chance to make the 8th seed. If we make the playoffs, we're going to get blown out by the Bucks. We're going to get swept by Giannis and them. And Chris Middleton scoring 51 points against us the other night. But we did a good job. Miles Bridges is good for the Hornets. Terry Rozier is pretty good. Devontae Green is pretty good. Those guys are pretty good, but the Wizards, they held it down. At home, winning by like 14, 15 points, took care of it. Ish Smith with the sham god, and then the floater on Tyler Zeller, man. Ish Smith has been a bright spot for this team. He's been a surprise to me. When we signed him, I was like, Ish Smith, what are we doing with signing Ish Smith? But no, Ish Smith has been playing. He's been playing better than Isaiah Thomas, defensively and offensively. He's just all around been better than IT. But shout out to IT. IT's been playing, you know, he's been trying. You know, the hip injury, you can tell the hip injury has really affected him. Bradley Beal with 34 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Should have got the triple-dub. Scotty Brooks should have just let him play a little bit more so he can get the triple-dub, so he can rub it in the people who voted, the peers or the coaches who snubbed my man's Bradley Beal. It's ridiculous. And I heard the players voted Bradley Beal to be a starter for real. And it just pisses me off, man. It just pisses me off, man. Some bullshit. All right, y'all. Peace.